Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to the Monday, December 9th spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Leo Stark called Rafe Hernandez to the town square to voice his displeasure over Lady Whistleblower disclosing additional plot points. Rafe acknowledged he had a possible suspect when Leo pressed him once again to find out who was responsible. Rafe chose not to reveal the person's identity because he didn't want Leo to reveal the results of his inquiry. Jada Hunter discussed Rafe taking Leo's case with Javi Hernandez at the Hernandez residence, but Javi objected. Rafe becoming involved in all of Leo's problems was not something Javi liked. On Monday's Days program, Javi appeared back in the town center and offered Leo some consolation. Leo pondered whether Javi might return to his room to watch the latest Body and Soul episode since he thought their relationship was warming up. Instead, Carrie, the lady whistleblower enthusiast who hurled himself at Leo and was rebuffed down in the summer, showed up as Javi's date. Leo discovered that Javi didn't appear happy after meeting Carrie on a dating app. Later, when Rafe visited Jada at home, he confessed that he thought Hattie Adams was the imposter of Lady Whistleblower. Jada expressed anxiety because she thought Hattie might have contaminated the cupcakes, and Rafe was going to find her. Rafe understood that this was what Javi had warned them may occur since Jada didn't want him to get involved in the police inquiry. Following various arguments, Jada and Rafe ultimately decided to shake hands and let the better investigator win. Kate Roberts Brady arrived outside the pub on Monday's DOL show to inquire about Joy Wesley's departure from Body and Soul. Joy feigned that she was unsure of this busy soap schedule and that she missed home. Kate pleaded with Joy to stay and appreciate her skills, but EJ DiMera was ready to help her break her contract. Joy agreed to remain in her position because Kate was confident they could resolve all of this. Joy informed EJ that Johnny DiMera would simply have to cope with Kate's presence in Salem once she left on Monday's Days episode. Joy sported off after tearing up the check. When Chanel Dupree DiMera persisted in demanding explanations for Johnny's altercation with Alex Kyriakis at the DiMera home, Alex said that it was about Joy. Johnny had to make a quick decision because it appeared that Alex was about to reveal the information. Johnny pretended to be concerned after he said that Alex had slept with Joy because Alex had previously had that mess with Stephanie Johnson. Joy was new to the show and more vulnerable, so Chanel was worried about the power disparity. Alex said that he didn't want anyone to be harmed when Chanel expressed her desire for that to happen. In private, Alex voiced his displeasure with Johnny's newfound deceit, but Johnny persuaded him to keep quiet. Additionally, EJ informed Johnny that Joy would not be leaving Salem after all, and he returned home with awful news. When Joy went by Alex's apartment on Monday's Days episode to tell him about her change of heart, Alex was overjoyed. Joy was startled to hear, though, that Chanel suddenly thought she was having an affair with Alex. We'll provide more predictions about how Joy, Alex, and Johnny will eventually be exposed because spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that they will continue to weave a twisted web. When Doug Williams III heard Hope Brady approach the Horton home, he quickly slipped the stolen jewelry back in his pocket, according to the spoilers for Thursday, December 5's episode of Days of Our Lives. Hope wondered who was in front of her as she first entered the living room. Hope retaliated with a "how dare you" and pretended that he was disrespecting her father's memory after he revealed his name was Doug Williams. But Julie Williams appeared to clarify that this was the namesake and grandson of Doug Williams. Julie wanted to exhibit Hope the items in the time capsule, particularly the necklace, after Doug supported her. Hope wanted to go to the cemetery and say goodbye to Doug, so she put that off until later. When Lucas Horton and Sierra Brady Weston returned to the Horton residence on Thursday's episode of Days, they saw Doug and nearly told Julie about the jewelry that had been taken. Julie hurried to the kitchen as Doug spoke up, hoping he could grab something to eat. Doug told Sierra and Lucas that Julie's necklace had been stolen, but Marie Horton and Jennifer Horton Devereaux decided it would be better to wait to tell them. On Thursday's episode of Days, Philip Kyriakis ran into Sean Brady at the pub and expressed his sympathy for Doug's loss. After learning that Sean and Belle Black Brady were divorcing, Philip reassured Sean that he sincerely apologized. With Stephanie Johnson's PR assistance, the conversation finally shifted to Philip challenging Xander Kyriakis for leadership of Titan. Sean was aware that Xander was a threat to society and that Titan was ingrained in Philip's DNA. Philip was grateful when Sean expressed his optimism that he would win this Titan battle. Before Jennifer showed up, Hope gave a heartfelt goodbye to Doug's grave in the cemetery. Hope couldn't leave Beau Brady too soon when he squeezed her hand, even though he didn't wake up after all. Jennifer reassured Hope that Doug would understand better than anyone else. As the topic turned to Doug's grandson, Hope acknowledged that she didn't believe him and questioned whether anyone had even looked into his story. Hope wasn't comfortable with all of this, so when she returned to Beau's facility, she requested Jennifer to watch over Doug. Hope later shared some heartfelt moments in the cemetery with Sean and Sierra. When Jennifer returned to the Horton home on Thursday's episode of Days, Lucas, Julie, and Doug were giggling over some amusing family tales. As they were all chowing down on Grandma Alice Horton's donuts and sliders, Doug offered Jennifer the plate and persuaded her to eat one for herself. Jennifer looked thoughtful as she bit into the donut, remembering Hope's warning about Doug. When Marlena Evans learned that Belle and Sean were divorcing at the townhouse on Thursday's DOL program, she sent out a platter of cookies and ice cream to lift her daughter's spirits. After some time, Belle called Claire Brady and was ready to inform her of her parents' impending divorce. When Xander arrived at the Body and Soul office, he pushed Stephanie to quit assisting Philip in winning the court of public opinion. Xander offered Stephanie twice as much money to work for him after some discussion about the puff pieces that were slanting the odds in Philip's favor. When Stephanie declined, Xander pretended that she may be attempting to regain Philip's bed or possibly take over as his new Titan Queen. Following the dismissal of Xander and the shutting down of those forecasts, Stephanie brought Philip up to speed. Philip was happy to learn that Stephanie was now even more motivated to assist him in wresting Titan authority away from Xander. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Stephanie will continue to use every effort to ensure Philip's victory, so keep an eye out. According to previews for Days of Our Lives, DOL, Aaron Green, Louis Tomeo, and Kat Green, Annalyn McCord, will discuss their mother. Aaron thought their mother was dead, so he has no idea what has been happening. Will Kat reveal too much to Aaron? Spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Clyde Weston has the Greens' mother. Our Lives Days. According to spoilers, the Greens' mother has been in the custody of Clyde Weston, played by James Redd, ever since their accident. At the same time that Kat needed plastic surgery, Clyde abducted her. Although Kat had previously informed Aaron that Clyde was holding their mother, he is unaware of a great deal more about her. Aaron is unaware of Tate Black's grandfather's belief that he murdered their mother many years ago. Furthermore, he has no knowledge of their grandfather, who told John Black, Drake Hodgson, that was Constantine Melianis, played by John Capellos, always collaborating with Clyde? Kat Green may say too much in DOL spoilers. It's possible that Kat is significantly more aware of the relationship between Clyde and her mother than she has disclosed to others. Given that Aaron has little knowledge of the gang life or those connected, Kat may reveal far more than he is ready to take. Clyde is an extremely hazardous individual. Does Kat let their mother slip away despite knowing some negative things about her that Aaron doesn't need to know? What relationship does Clyde have with her mother? Does the family owe Clyde money or something, and if so, why is he keeping their mother? Is it possible that one of the kids is Clyde's?